What's up everyone, welcome back to Beyond ARTV. My name is John and I've got a fun little video for you today. I hope that it will work out okay. I saw this on Rock Sound and I thought it actually sounded pretty cool. It's an app called Festify that actually makes your own music festival lineup for you based on your listening habits on Spotify. From what I understand, you can set it to actually have the parameters of like 3-month listening history that it pulls from, 6 month, or else all time. So I'm interested to see how this will play out for myself. I think I know a few of the headliners. One could be like right here on my hat. And then I'm sure that there's other predictable ones, but I feel like there could be some that sneak into the mix that make it kind of diverse and fun. So let's see what happens. If you want to try this out for yourself, then check the link in the description, leave a like on the video while you're here, and subscribe for the love of music. What are you doing? First, we're gonna have to log in with Spotify. Of course, it wants all of my personal information. How am I gonna let this happen? I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna agree. That's how I do it. Click on a time frame, my dude. Thank you for assuming that I'm a stoner that hangs out in the desert somewhere. But last month, 6 months are all time. Okay, so I was kind of close on what it was. Let's start off, we're gonna do all 3 today, but let's start off with just the past month. I think that'll be a fun place to start. Ha! I love that it gives it the title, Jonathan Compton's Volcano Jam 2019. The Strokes, Billie Eilish, AFI, Wallows, The Main, Simple Creatures. It's clearly all of the bands that I've just talked about in the past month, either in reviews or in episodes of 7 on Sunday. See guys, I'm not faking it. I'm not just making up this stuff. I actually listen. The Clash, Childish Gambino, Foo Fighters, La Dispute, Khalid, American Football. There's not a single one in here that I wouldn't have expected. Neck Deep, Simple Plan. Oh god, that's right, because that's right. I actually did my April Fool's joke of taking one for the team, and I had to listen to the album again just to refresh my thoughts on it and remind myself of how awful it was. Can we get an F in the chat, please? Because I had to do that once again, and I did it for you guys. Red-Handed Denial. See, Lauren, if you're watching, I did listen. I checked it out. Go check it out, guys. I'll go ahead and do a little promo right here in the middle of the video. If you're into some harder, more intense music, Lauren from Crazy 88, that band with Jared Alonji, she's got another band called Red-Handed Denial, so go check them out. Lana Del Rey is there, and that's probably to the surprise of a lot of people. I actually went back and listened to Born to Die again because I'm considering talking about it on my channel. Oh no! Radiohead, of course, they're just in constant rotation at this point. MGMT, T.O.P., Soccer Mommy, Eat Your Heart Out, which is a recent discovery. I heard their track Carousel, one of their newer songs, and I went back and I really dig a lot of what their sound is. That and Rust are probably my top 2 at this point. Kind of surprised that they made it on here. I didn't think I listened to them that much, but also The Glitch Mob, Good Tiger, and Sir Sly. That's just the past month alone, so that is pretty diverse. It got a little bit more diverse as we went down, but obviously the higher play counts went to the ones that rose to the top. So the Strokes are headlining because I just did the Strokes ranked and I listened to a ton of their music, and I've also been playing the hell out of the Billie Eilish album, which explains her being the second headliner. All right, round 2. Let's try our luck at something that's gonna be a little bit less predictable. The past 6 months of my listening history is all gonna go into this. With the click of a button, we are clicking a frame, my dude, and it is, my Forest Fest. Forest Fest, that sounds a little bit too close to Fire Fest. I love how at the top, Weezer, just Weezer are the kings. They're the headliners. You guys have no idea how much listening I had to do in preparation for Weezer ranked. Bring Me the Horizon, Queens of the Stone Age, The Strokes, Rise Against, Radiohead, Brutes, Foles, Fleetwood Mac. These are all some great names and plenty of the ones that I've done ranked episodes or else top 10s on. That's why they pop up so much. And Radiohead, that's a mix between me listening to them for my own personal enjoyment, in addition to the fact that I have reviewed a couple of things. I mean, I put them in episodes of 7 on Sundays, so a lot of listening there. Eminem, The Main, The Japanese House, Billie Eilish is up there once again, in addition to Wallows, that's back-to-back Swimmers, Architects. Now, there's one I kind of expected to see. I guess the past month, maybe I haven't listened as much, but I knew that one would be in there somewhere. Ariana Grande, AFI, Oingo Boingo, that was a Patreon request, and I did do a lot of listening there, so that doesn't surprise me. Wow, that is in the top charts for the past 6 months still somehow. A Day to Remember, Red Sun Rising busted the 1975, and of course at the very end, the cherry on top, the Strokes were still in there because I listened to them a lot anyways, and the Voids. Now let's see what dumb name they give my third and final festival, which is my all-time Spotify listening history. Now that is scary. We're jumping from 6 months to the fact that I made an account with Spotify back in like 2013, 2014, so God help me. God only knows what we are actually about to see on this. With the press of a button, we start right now, all time, of course. Who in the chat saw that one coming? In the comment section, did you know that this would actually be number one? Did you see this coming? Green Day, Weezer, Blink-182, Fall Out Boy, The Killers, Red Hot Chili Peppers. And how many of those bands were in my top 10 favorite bands list? I think you can do the math. Yeah, that definitely doesn't surprise me. Green Day, Weezer, Blink-182, Fall Out Boy, Killers, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Churches, Brand New, the 1975 Muse, Arctic Monkeys, 21 Pilots, Coldplay, MCR. I'm honestly surprised they're not higher. Maybe I stream them more on Apple Music or something. I don't know, because I feel like I listen to them a lot. I do have both services, so keep in mind that this might be a bit skewed. Linkin Park, Kendrick Lamar, All Time Low, Queens of the Stone Age, Panic, Wolf Alice, The Maine, The Strokes, Beach House, and Paramore. Now that's actually funny that the only band I believe that appeared on all of them, if I'm not mistaken, was The Strokes. And I think that says a lot about the fact that they're a band that you can kind of turn to at any time. I don't really get too sick of their music whatsoever. Green Day, I go through phases, even though they are my favorite band. I like to let off the gas pedal a little bit and not just drown myself in the fact that I do love them, and that way it's more special when I actually come back. But if this was a festival, holy shit, you don't even want to know the amount. I would sell off probably so much vinyl, so many CDs and stuff, just so that I could get a ticket, just so that I could be there. Or, probably more than anything else, I would try to bribe someone on one of their teams and see if I couldn't get a press pass to get in for free. That last one I would absolutely be ecstatic for. I mean, Paramore, Fall Out Boy, Green Day, Killers, 1975, All Time Low, Kendrick, Linkin Park, MCR, Wolf, Alice. This is definitely a decently wide-ranging festival. It would be, at least, if it was real. And also, it's just obviously cued to my musical taste, so maybe I'm the only one that's happy, but what do you think of this one, considering it's pulling from my all-time listening history? I feel that this is probably the most accurate because with 6 months and even a month, we go through phases, and obviously me being somebody who reviews and talks about a lot of different type of music, I have to listen just to get research in, which is why a band like Simple Plan popped up on one of the lists. Like I said, if you want to try this out for yourself, there is a link in the description down below. This is not sponsored by them or anything. It's just a fun little thing that I saw that could make an interesting video idea, so I hope that you did enjoy watching. If you did, then please drop a like on the video and subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss out on future episodes.